Hey guys, it's me. I'm back. Sorry it's been a while again. Things got in the way. Technical and physical, mental, blah, all that shit. Um, Including me recording this video right here, and it lasting for 20 plus minutes. So, for your sake and mine, I've shortened this video down, gotten rid of a few names, so on and so forth. But let's actually get to it. This is the Star Trek video I've been talking about for a while now. It pertains to the new Brian Fuller Star Trek Discovery that's coming. And as you can tell, I'm a bit of a nerd, and that kind of includes Star Trek. I grew up with it, I've watched most of it, and I'm really excited for this new show. And Brian Fuller came out and said in an interview, now a while back, that this show was going to promote diversity, that the lead was going to be female, but she wasn't going to be the captain like usual Star Trek. So I decided that I was going to put together a list of people that I thought would be good for the main lead. Now, like I said before, I originally had longer video, 10 names. I've dwindled it down to 6, and I will try to shorten what I say about each person. But here it is. 6 actresses I think could be the lead in the new Star Trek TV show. Alright, starting off we have probably the most unexpected on this list. It's Miss Raven-Symone. Yes, from That's So Raven. She's taken a break from acting for a while, but she recently came back. And typically she's known for, let's just say, not geeky stuff. But I think she could be good in this. I saw clips of her in Empire where she was very serious and it was very good. I've seen her in other things where she's been serious and I liked her. And I think one thing that could bring her to choosing this is if they make her character like the actress herself and make her part of the LGBTQ community, which would be another first for Star Trek. Having the main lead be part of that community. Alright, next up we have fairly unknown person, Miss Selena Jade. If you recognize her, you probably recognize her from her, I think she did a few Chinese movies, but mostly her biggest thing was she was Shadow on Arrow. And I thought she did a really good job and had a really good range and was a total badass. And I think that she could do a good job in the lead. And if you don't believe her badassness, her father trained with Bruce Lee. Alright? Moving on to another badass, who's one of the bigger names on this list. Probably second biggest. And that would be Miss Michelle Rodriguez. Yes. I always liked her. She's awesome. She's badass. But she always gets relegated to the side, and she never gets time to shine, like be the lead. And I think she could be the lead in this, and she's a big enough name to draw people in to this new venture now that this Star Trek show is going to be on a new platform, CBS All Access. And for those that don't know, She has done TV before. She was in Lost. Alright, another person who's been in TV before actually got her start in a TV movie and is the biggest name on this list. Miss Demi Lovato. Yes, that's right. I liked her as an actress. She's taken time to be a pop star, but I think she could bring into the actress and be good again. And she's proven that she can kind of be badass because in her music video Confident, it was total kick butt, and even if they did have stunt doubles, she still had that badass vibe to her, to the fact where she was even acting, I guess that's how you could say it because it was a music video, alongside Miss Michelle Rodriguez, the last name on this list. But I think she could do a good job. But anyway, moving on to another person who got their start when they were a teen. That would be Miss Victoria Justice. She's done several movies that I liked her in, and from what I saw in Victorious, she's good. And I think she could be really good as kind of the young second-in-command type thing, prodigy almost. And she's also, for those that don't know, in a TV show called Eye Candy. While that show wasn't the best, I thought she was good in it, and she deserves a second chance to star in a TV show, and maybe it would be best for her to go back to her roots with Victorious, where she stars in a show that's about an ensemble cast. Anyway, moving on to the last name on this list. If you've noticed so far, I've picked like big diversity choices, because that's what Brian Fuller seemed to imply, that they were going to go for a non-white female as the lead. And I did put, for last, one white female, but I put her for one simple reason, and that's because she's Russian. She's of Russian descent. And I think with the untimely passing of the late, great Anton Yelchin, and also honoring, I think it's Walter Koenig, sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, the original Chekhov, it might be nice to have a Russian female. And so that's why for last, sorry, got my list here, I chose Miss, sorry if I'm mispronouncing this, but Nia Solo. She's probably the least known or second least known on this list. And she's awesome from what I've seen her in. She's done smaller movies, mostly TV. She's currently in that show Turn. She's done a few episodes of Orphan Black. But what she's biggest known for is playing the comedic sidekick to the main lead in the Canadian show Lost Girl. And I loved her on that, and I think she deserves time to shine as a lead, and I think this would be the perfect place for her, and let her have an accent, and it could be cool to have a Russian lead in a Star Trek show. And she can bring the comedy, but she can also bring the seriousness meant for this type of role. And I think even though this is a hard task, resting the whole show on her, she could do it. Alright, there we go. Those are 6 people that I think could be the lead for the new Star Trek TV show, Discovery. And there we have it. Took about 10 minutes. That's not that horrible, like 20 plus. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. If you like me, if you like this face, please subscribe. And let me know in the comments. What did you think about this list? If you know these actresses, what do you think? Who is someone that you would want to see as the lead in a Star Trek show? Who would play the second in command? I have a list of other actors for other crew members, actors for captain, but I will save that for another day. I don't know what I'll be doing next, but till then, see ya, bye.